think so.
Say it a little louder into the microphone.
Say it a little louder to the microphone.
Yes.
All right.
Here, look, we can switch. I think yours might be, that one might be a little stronger. Maybe I'll just hold it closer. I don't know. All right, so, welcome everybody. So, Dad, would you like to show everybody the cover of the book and tell us why you decided to write a Newark Childhood?
Well, this is the cover of the book. The young boys on the front are, one is my brother. He's to second to my left. The two other guys are brothers themselves, the Carter family. They are two of 13 children. So this is the cover. The building looks very much like the one that I was spent the first 17 years of my life in. It's not the exact building, but the person who designed the cover did his research and he came up with this, and it seemed to be perfect. That's why I got this cover. Okay, so that's that. What's
Yes,
something else?
I'm going to. What influenced you to write A Newark Childhood? What drove you to actually put your life on paper?
Well, actually, it started out as a poem that was a tribute to my mother, who had performed what I call an act of bravery. And I wanted to document that in a poem. And so I started writing this poem back in the middle 1990s, and I couldn't stop writing. So not wanting it to be another Iliad, I decided I'd turn it into a memoir covering the first, well, I can't say 18 years of my life, because I only go back to when I was 5 years old. I remember that. I don't remember anything before that. And then 5 years old was the kindergarten. I remember that experience. So that's how I started writing. I started writing it in, I said, the middle of the 90s. And it was so long ago that I was thinking in floppy disks. You all remember floppy disks? Floppy disks. And as I moved around, started traveling to internationally. I've been to Germany and Hungary, Budapest, Hungary, Bosnia and Croatia, the parts of Europe that I had gone to in my work travel. And so I have time on my hand between meetings, and in the evenings I go to the business office of the hotel I was staying in and write whatever I could. So, and it took many years of my doing that. And then when I retired in 2018, then I devoted the time full-time, essentially full-time, to writing, and I was able to get a very competent editor who helped me with the book. She's here. I'm embarrassed if I call her name. But so we got it ready and we published it in 2019.
So did you run into any challenges as you were going through this process?
Well, fortunately, yes, answering questions, yes. Unfortunately, I was able to connect with some of my former peers from high school. And we would talk about certain events that occurred, and they acted as editors. I would remember an event in a certain way, and they would come back and say, no, that was Mr. LaVenta, not Miss Cohen. And so that's how I was able to keep up with myself. They were corrected. And then in 1991, which is our 30th anniversary of our high school graduation, a lot of people came to that one, and I had much, I wasn't consciously doing, but I was just talking to people. There was one person, for example, I don't think I put it in the book. Yeah, I did, sending her. No, it isn't. I don't know if it is or not. But anyway, there's one person who was a person who I harassed. It's a girl, and I was a misogynist at the time. I didn't know it, and I resented the fact that she was in the advanced math with all the boys, and I would tease her, and I would tell her, "This is the last math course you're taking because you're not competent to go on beyond that." Now, mind you, this is how a person can live with contradiction. I had 2 female math teachers in high school. I was to have 1 female math teacher in college, but the fact that I was had two math teachers in high school.